Finding the school for your dyslexic child. For any parent, choosing the right school for their child is a top priority. This is even more so when a son or daughter is dyslexic. One distressed parent raced up to me at Hartsfield-Jackson Airport in Atlanta, sobbing, "Dr. Shaywitz, please help me. I just learned that my son Aiden is dyslexic. What should I do? I don't even know where to begin." Having spoken with and problem solved with scores of parents, I found that concerns about schooling are often paramount. As we go through this and think of the choices and questions a parent may have, what are the considerations, positive and negative, for each choice? Let's begin with the type of school a child may attend. So parents question, will attending a regular school, public or private, keep a child in the mainstream, where she will be offered the same opportunities, classes, and circle of friends as her peers? Will she be seen as just another student, part of the group? Or, on the other side of the coin, will attending a public or independent school be too much for her? Will she find herself unable to keep pace, continually overwhelmed, losing confidence in herself? Will she come to see herself as a failure and become, whether in reality or in her own perception, an outsider and not part of the mainstream group? Conversely, if she attends a special school for children who are dyslexic, will she somehow feel lesser, different, or marginalized? Will she be missing out on something either academic or social and feel coddled or not part of the group, either way limiting her future opportunities? Will this choice take her off the mainstream road to success and cost her a fulfilling future? Or will attending a special school provide her with the reading and other academic skills and self-awareness to facilitate her academic progress and solidify her self-concept, allowing her to move forward to realize her potential? Will being with and interacting with other students who are dyslexic show her that they are no less intelligent than non-dyslexic and actually creative and fun to be with? These are difficult questions with different answers for each child, and at varying times in her development, they need to be reassessed. Let's explore the options. Here, I want to focus on the most critical element. Now I'm asking each of you to think about this and see what you consider is the most critical element in considering a school. In the years since Overcoming Dyslexia was first published, I have been a dyslexia detective, working constantly to learn more about what really counts, including what makes the most difference in the school a dyslexic child attends. Reading programs, overall curriculum, and availability of the arts and sports are important. But having visited endless schools for the better part of a day, sitting in on a range of classes, speaking to parents, meeting with educators and school administrators, and getting to know many, many dyslexic boys and girls, I came to realize that these features, as important as they are only parts of a much deeper and, I think, critical aspect of a child's experience. Let's close our eyes and think about what that critical element might be. Okay? Everybody ready? Here's the denouement. Climate, hidden but everywhere. Climate, the most critical element in a school a dyslexic child attends, is the climate. Let's think about it. It permeates every classroom, the auditorium, the cafeteria, the playing field, and most especially, virtually every interaction between your child and his teachers and peers. Climate is truly at the heart of the school experience for dyslexic children. Other components certainly influence the child's day-to-day experience, but the climate supersedes all else in impacting your child's future, how she views herself as a learner, her self-esteem, and her sense of empowerment. Does she see herself as a worthy person who is bright and can succeed, or as someone who always has to be on the lookout for a misstep? If she makes an error, is there someone at the ready to point a finger and pounce on her as if to send the message, see, you're really not up to par, you're a damaged person? If a dyslexic child attends a school that does not believe in dyslexia, or even if the school pays lip service to providing a reasonably good reading program or accommodations, and the climate is not truly welcoming, that child will suffer.
When I was in 5th grade, I switched schools and was asked to repeat a grade, largely because of my writing and reading. And so I repeated 5th grade for half the year. And I was really upset with having to repeat the grade because I wasn't able to continue learning in other areas that I was already really interested in, like history and math. And because of that, I eventually switched schools and went back to 6th grade during that year in order to continue learning in other areas.
I remember, I'd like to add something here. I remember that conversation very well. It was over Thanksgiving, and we had a friend over, and she asked Rafe what he thought about his new school. And he said, well, I think the school is fine, but I'm having trouble repeating 5th grade. It's as if the teachers think that because I can't read as quickly and I can't write as well, that I don't think as well. But I'm really bored in the classes. They're too easy for me. And as soon as I overheard that conversation, and as soon as I overheard that, Rafe and I spoke, and he was out of that school and back into 6th grade within weeks.